Hello and welcome back to another video today here again on Forza Horizon 5, joined again by Failgames to compare the two most expensive interesting cars we can find for sale in reality on the used car market right now. So there's a couple of things we're not going to use. We're not going to be using a LaFerrari or a Chiron because we used those when we did this challenge on Horizon 4, and there's a few cars that are ruled out for not actually being in the game. So the most interesting, very expensive car I could find for sale currently is this Lamborghini Rebenton. So let's go and see what Fails found and whether it's any better than this Lamborghini. I see you also have an Italian car.
I see you have a, well, very much, actually it's not that big a difference between the years, is it? The production years.
2008 this, I don't, or the one
So
I'm
what
looking at is...
6 years does to...
Oh, 6 years?
Yeah, you wouldn't know, it's not, the Enzo doesn't look like it was 2002.
It's 2000... I always thought they were 2004, I'm very confused.
Wait, so that means it could have been 2 years? No.
4 years.
4 years. Maths!
Also, I've just realised a thing about the car I was looking at.
What?
Well, it says it's a Lamborghini Rebenton, but
Is it a replica?
in the pictures it kind of doesn't have a roof.
Well, that doesn't exist without a roof in Horizon, so
So this is as close as we get.
don't worry about it.
Fun fact, in case anybody doesn't know, the convertible's actually a different colour to the coupe. And each was only available in one colour.
Was it?
Both of which were matte grey. But not the same shade.
Matte
Yes.
grey, not... Anyway. Speaking is difficult.
Right, so we've got a very expensive Ferrari versus a Murcielago with an expensive body kit.
Yes! Or an Aventador pre-production. Depending on how you look at it.
Yes, but for a lot more monies than an Aventador. 1.399,950,000 to be exact. How much was yours?
1.39? Mine's double, almost. 2.7.
I mean, there were more
Million
expensive
GBP.
cars, but they were Bugattis and very uninteresting.
Basically, there were Bugattis and LaFerraris, which we'd already done a challenge in.
Yes.
When we did this in Horizon 4. So this, alright, so this is actually the second most expensive car challenge.
Anyway, time to see if the car named after Mr. Ferrari himself is faster than the car named after whatever this is named after. People in expensive cars go to the city to show off. I know we always say that, but...
Yes. But it's true. So of course we say it. So what better way
And as
to
they're
get to the
fast,
city
we're
than
going to
with
go
a race?
to Born Fast.
What's up? How's my number one
Oh.
superstar?
Is.
Street
There's a
Team
man
Machine,
talking.
Racing. Secret weapon.
Something
Maybe
about
a G-Cell?
racing a Supra...
Cool.
Supra?
Cool.
Secret
See ya.
weapon.
Uh,
Why did I hear
you mean
Supra?
I can hear a man talking.
Jay?
There's a
Huh?
man talking about Guanajuato. He's asking Jay if he's there. Okay,
Who
he's
the hell's
stopped.
Jay?
He's stopped. So now we can start. In 3, 2, 1, go.
100 meters.
An
All-wheel
A to B
drive
raid. Oh.
and understeer.
Oh, I've got the racing line on. How very aesthetically unappealing.
Almost as aesthetically unappealing as your car.
Wow. I spent 2.7 million on this. That's not very kind.
So it doesn't have bat wings that come up when you go over a certain speed.
No, because it doesn't look, because it's not stupid. Goodbye. 175, just for reference.
156 for other
Yeah.
reference. Look at the
That's past
dashboard in
200 miles
this.
an hour. Mine looks awesome. It looks like an AliExpress Ferrari.
This is designed after a aircraft. It's even got like a radar scope thing so I can shoot down cars in front.
Wait, you're obviously failing at it because I'm pulling away massively. Oh!
Oh, that was
I
interesting.
tried to be cool and it didn't work.
A car inspired by a jet is better at flying, as it turns out.
Well, or it was me being stupid, that's more likely. And yours was
Mine's
8.
818 and yours is 857.
Alright, so it's only 40 PI, that's not that big. In a game in which PI is essentially worthless.
And before anybody comments, yes, we know it's actually 39.
What? What's 39?
The 40 difference. Oh no, it's the corner that
Oh.
I never make.
I got it very nicely thanks to the racing line.
The
which
car
is
built
very specific
in an
other people.
Italian shed has ended up in a
I wonder
Mexican
whether
shed.
racing line takes me through this magnificent crossing. Right, it does this, and then it goes left.
Right, well I'm just going this way.
Right, we have a race on our hands. But not for very long because I'm going to inevitably overtake you.
Depends if you have as much trouble with oversteer as certain other Ferraris.
Meters.
Oh!
You will arrive at your destination.
I may have slightly killed both of us. Right? That was an expensive accident.
Yes, that was the world's most expensive accident. What an excellent title for clickbait. Goodbye, petrol.
Uh,
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
it would appear the Ferraris won something, which it was unable to do in Canada.
I'm convinced there was an invisible wall here at one point because I was going to hide here in a hide and seek but wasn't able to.
Oh, you're pointing sideways.
You can't say much, let's be honest, they look ridiculous.
Yes, but have you never wanted carbon fibre blades on your wheels?
Well, yes, but not ones that look stupid. What is that sudden oversteer being produced by your... Are you all-wheel drive?
Yes.
You're going to dominate this track.
Pit
Why
stop.
are you going that way? I thought we decided that's not actually a good idea because
It's
there's
not,
sticky
because there's
outdoor.
walls.
Right, I'm going to go flying quickly because it's fun. To not get as stuck as I did last time I tried this. Oh, God! Spun out. Oh, I've spun out again! I've saved it!
I was sure that balloon was supposed to be pink.
Oh, it's white now.
Never mind.
I've saved it! Got some catching up to do. Oh, we've got 5 laps. That is ridiculous.
It is.
That removes all the stakes because I'm convinced I can catch you.
It's almost as ridiculous as naming a car after the founder of the company that produces it.
Ow! Well, it's slightly less ridiculous for naming it after a bull.
Yeah, but can you imagine if Porsche
Ow!
called their car the Ferdinand?
If Porsche called it the Ferdinand.
Yes.
Imagine if Lotus made the Colin.
That would be brilliant.
Or the Colin edition.
The McLaren Bruce. Surely the Colander would be more appropriate for a Lotus.
Colin. Well, you think about it, they're all named after, well, not all of them, but a few of them are named after the surname of the guys who founded them. Right, Ferrari. So this is the Ferrari Enzo rather than the Enzo Ferrari.
It is, because the
Imagine
Enzo
if
Ferrari
Enzo Ferrari
was the
had a
man.
Ferrari Enzo.
It would be Enzo Ferrari's Ferrari Enzo. Surely a Ferrari F8 Tributo would drive better than that.
The F8 Tributo, I don't
I know
think
it's
does
incredibly
actually.
boring, but I would expect it to be better.
That's actually a quite interesting question. Which is nicer to drive?
I hate to say it, but a Huracan would drive better than this, but this is just a million times less boring.
But it is one of the ugliest Lamborghinis ever made.
That is true.
Why does he have to get the launch out? Why does the final... No! Not this again! Ow! I did actually gain quite a bit. 52.5 is my best lap time. I don't think that shows it, though.
That is 3 seconds faster than mine.
Right. The PI deficit is sort of made up for by the fact I have no idea what I'm doing and you do. Ooh, welcome to Forza, where we don't need objects that snap. Why does this feel like a 2004 video game?
Be impressed with how flat the floor is, okay?
It's not.
It's not sending you to space. Oh yeah, there's a compulsory pit stop.
Is there? How does that work?
Drive into the pit lane and stop for 5 seconds.
Oh, that's what you mean by
any lap.
checkpoint miss?
Yes.
No! So you have to be much speed.
Yes, down the
Ow!
hill of death.
I died.
I'm gonna take my
That's a good
mandatory
point.
pit stop.
I'm gonna do that later. What is the mandatory pit stop? Just basically pit limiter and drive through it, or what?
I just sort of pulled up in front of a garage and stopped for 5 seconds. I didn't really slow
Oh,
down before that.
Okay. Ah! Five seconds stop and go penalty, but without pit limiter.
Oh, you just
Can
drove
I just
under me.
smash through it? Oh no, I can't.
No, I thought of that. When designing a track, I always think, where would Elf take liberties with corner cutting?
And then followed by the thought of where would Prevail like to cheat?
Yes, and then I put what looks like destructible tyres in front of a
Yes!
solid wall.
Full send! Down the pit lane! Pit straight.
Oh,
Oh no! That's an interesting way to die. I got Forza walled whilst vertical.
you know how when you first open Create a Route, there's like a bit of racing line already on the ground?
Yeah.
If you don't follow that exactly when you come round for the end of the lap, it gets confused.
That's ridiculous.
So I just didn't make the straight long and straight enough.
Thank you, Forza, for being, well, yourself.
Anyway, now I've figured that out, all tracks will be excellent.
Oh, that was close!
You appear to have won
What's that
another
music?
challenge.
2 laps! In 3, 2, 1, go! Wow, I've just remembered, this is completely stupid. I'm rear-wheel drive.
Exactly.
Why is there foliage on the racetrack? This one's a lot more bumpy than the other one.
Excellent.
I'm sideways constantly, it's ridiculous. Or maybe it just feels that way because of the camber.
I'm going to make a blueprint that just goes round this, and then we can use it in the DRS. Wait, no, 50 laps wouldn't be enough, would it?
No. 1! Is it time to claim 3 laps is what we actually said? Way! I know, I went...
Possibly. Not sure it makes much difference.
Well, I've already sort of gone somewhere else.
I'm sort of still going.
Wait, it's 2-all!
It is.
Which means... time for a drag race.
3, 2, 1, go.
Petrolized for launch, obviously. He's in the all-wheel drive car. But here comes the Enzo. And there goes the Ferrari from 4 years earlier. No, yes.
At least 4 years earlier, depending on our facts.
Oh!
Why did I go through you when you weren't ghosted?
You didn't on my end.
How is that 0.58 meters, Forza?
Probably because you hit me.
Oh right, it was 0.5 meters to the roof of the Ferrari I landed on.
Oh, ow. Well, I think we can conclude that the more expensive car is the better car.
Yes.
Which would you rather have? You're not allowed to resell it.
Lamborghini.
I'd actually have a Ferrari.
Oh.
Because no one said my friends aren't allowed to resell it and give me the money.
So there we go. That's what happened in today's very expensive car challenge here on Forza Horizon 5, which ended up being this Lamborghini Rebenton up against Fail's Ferrari Enzo. Both similar era supercars, as it turns out. But anyway, that is going to be all for today's video. As always, do go and check out Fail's channel, which will be linked in the description. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back with the next video very soon.